Well, hello everyone. This is me, Gloria Harlow Drummond. Maybe there'll be a day I won't have to say my whole name, but everybody will know me. But anyway, this is payday, and I've been paying a few bills, but I wanted to kind of check in with you early. It's about 4 p.m. I wanted to say something on here. You know, it took a lot of courage. It's taking a lot of courage from me and the strength from my Lord to even do these videos, you know. And like I said, I have already said quite a bit, and there's a whole lot more to come. And I will be reading from the Bible again, too. I'll probably read from the Bible tonight, probably. But I basically want to get on here now, to say that, you know, that it takes a lot of courage for me to be doing this. And I want to say something, too, for people that doesn't understand anxiety disorders. Having an anxiety disorder does not mean that a person is, well, crazy or well, the new term I think now is mentally challenged. It doesn't mean that at all. And Donnie and Marie Osmond have been on, they have been on Oprah a few times years ago. They both have the anxiety disorder, and they've had to fight, you know, being in crowds, in front of large crowds of people to sing and all that, you know. But that's been my main thing through the years, you know. I was born with a chemical imbalance in my brain, basically. And, of course, losing my babies and having the nervous breakdown and all that, and then I had to have a total hysterectomy. I mean to tell you, the doctor had to take everything out. And it just threw me, and there for a while I couldn't even take hormones for a while. But I wanted to kind of get on here because the Lord was dealing with me, too, about that, to explain some of that too, you know. Some of the things I did back in the 80s and 90s and things, some of the things, my behavior was caused from a lot of that. Her dad left in 91, and I met a man in 92, I think. There was a dating service called Telemate here in Mattoon. I forget where it was based at, for sure. It was 1-800 number you called, and oh my Lord, I had a lot of, oh my goodness. I finally had to get out of that. But anyway, there was only one man that I was interested in on that. I won't say his name, I don't think. But he was an EMT, he was a volunteer firefighter. And, of course, I got attached to him, and he thought a lot of me, too. We had a couple dates. We saw each other a few times, and he was very nice. But he had told me that his ex-wife had problems, and he had, I think, 4 or 5 boys. And he told me, he said, Gloria, I don't think you could handle my boys, my teenage boys. I don't think you could handle all that. And he had cared about me. But, see, that was kind of like on a rebound from Joyce's dad. But I did like him. I really, really liked him a lot, you know. And I just wanted to get on here and say that, too. He lost his wife a couple of years ago. Plus, I think a brother. And I did send him a sympathy card. I did send him, I guess I could say his name, Max, just Max. I sent him a sympathy card and everything. And I wrote him a letter a few years ago. But I won't elaborate too much more on that. But anyway, getting back to the anxiety thing, there are a lot of people that have social anxiety disorder. There's generalized anxiety, and then there's other anxiety. It's all based on the same thing, but different people have different phobias and things. You know, phobias goes along with that. Well, Joyce's dad never understood any of that. When I started having problems in my 30s, when I started having problems like that, or late 20s, I would say, he didn't understand it. And a lot of people to this day don't understand when you say you have a panic disorder. They say, well, what are you afraid of? Well, that person doesn't know. I mean, you just, all of a sudden, if you're put in a situation like large crowds of people, things like that, you just get panicky, you get like you're terrified, and you just got to get out of there. You just got to get out of there. And sometimes certain situations will throw a person into that. It's either get out of there, or in my case, I start crying, and I have to get out, you know. And that takes me back to one thing. I'm just going to mention this one thing, then I'll get off of here for now. Back in the 70s, me and my mother and Joyce's dad, I think Joyce was a baby. No, wait a minute. No, she was born in 79. That's right. I didn't have any children then. We were in the mall, and Mitchell and his wife, and I think they had a couple of the kids were little, I think. I'm not really sure if the kids were with them. I don't remember that part. It's kind of foggy. But they were coming down from Penny's, down the mall, and we were going the other way. That was back when Walgreens and the restaurant was there in the mall. And anyway, they were walking down from Penny's, and Mitchell happened to seen us. He was eating popcorn, and he happened to see us, and boy, he did a complete turnaround. And his wife looked at him like, "What'd you do that for?" You know. And of course, naturally, I saw him, and of course, I started crying, and I ran to the bathroom. That was back when I think it was Murphy's was at the mall. I ran into the bathroom. Of course, Mother followed me in there, and she said, "I know, honey, you saw him. I know." And of course, Joyce's dad knew it too. And he said, "Well, why in the world would that upset you?" He said, "Let it go. Just let it go, you know." Well, just seeing him, you know, it surprised me and shocked me. Just seeing him. That's another reason why I avoided going to Sullivan all these years too. And I felt I couldn't go to his mother's funeral because he would be there, you know, and just a whole lot of things. I had so much to deal with, and it's not me feeling sorry for myself, but I had a lot to deal with, a whole lot of stuff that I had to deal with, you know, but, you know, it just, see, as I think of things, I'll be getting on here talking about things as things comes back to me, because when I had my breakdown, some of my memory was taken when I had that, but through the years, my memory is coming back, you know, more things are coming back. Just like that other thing about the nurse coming from, like that, came back to me, you know, and the Lord wanted me to reveal that, you know, but like I said, though, I mean, on a video, to all the people that watches these videos, I thought, oh my, after all that, I mean, that was a biggie, and that was very emotional, very, very, very emotional. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here and say a few more things. You know, and so again, keep me in your prayers, everyone. But I have to say this again. People that have anxiety disorders doesn't mean you're wacko, that you're wacko. You may do silly things, stupid things, I mean, but that doesn't mean that at all, because there's a lot of people that have the anxiety disorders, and people don't understand it. They say, oh, they're crazy, they're crazy. You know, just like with people that have epilepsy and things like that. You have to be understanding, you know, and they also have to take their medicine. The one man that I married had epilepsy, of course, but he drank, even with his medicine, he drank, and he was something else. I'll be telling you all about him too, yeah, I'll be telling you all about him and everything, so, but anyway, it doesn't matter, you know, people that have different illnesses, we all have different illnesses, you know. I'm diabetic. I'm type 2 diabetic. I have high blood pressure. I have Raynaud's syndrome. It's a blood vessel disease. That's another reason why I need to quit smoking again. I need to quit smoking, you know. And I have bad nerves. I'm getting better. I'm getting better though, through prayer and through my friends and my family. I'm getting better. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here. It's up to almost 9 minutes. Because I want to do one tonight. So. I love you all. Welcome to my channel. You're always welcome to my channel. So until tonight, God bless you, and God loves you. God loves you, just the way you are. Just the way you are. Alrighty. Okay, love you. I love y'all. I love all of you. Okay, bye-bye. Yes, I am very happy. I'm very happy. I'm happy in the Lord. He makes me happy. And this cross, again, is not an idol. It is not an idol. It's very pretty, yes, it's lovely, very pretty, but it's not an idol. This just represents my Jesus, and I keep this with me. All right, bye-bye for now. Bye.